The opposition New National Party is in recovery and repair mode 1 year after the June 2022 elections. Representative for the NNP, Roland Bhola, assessed the past 12 months for the party in its opposition role. He informed that members have collectively identified and accepted some of the factors that led to the 9-6 defeat.
1 year later, we are still putting things back together. The NNP had a history of being a winning party. And I think that history probably got into many of us and we became complacent. We felt that two back-to-back 15-0, 2013, 2018, who can beat NNP? No one could. But it was not necessarily a rude awakening for most of us, because those of us who understand politics, we would have understood how fluid politics is. It's not a thing that is static. It doesn't stay one way, because you're dealing with human beings and people change as time goes by. The preferences become different. The things they needed yesterday are not the same things they need today. And so they make decisions sometimes at the spur of the moment. But in terms of what we're doing, we're trying to regroup, we're recouping, we're trying to rebuild the structure of the party, as the constitution of the party says, building from the ground up, putting our party groups in place, ensuring that our constituency branches are okay, and moving forward to a big question that is being asked all the time, preparing to go to a convention.
Bhola said since the election, the party has held retreats and sought outside intervention as it seeks to rebuild its political positioning.
We have had, since election to now, we have had retreats. We have looked critically at what may have been the cause or causes for our loss at the polls. What should we have done differently? What we must do now, and how we should approach the future. We had even gone as far as bringing in some foreign input, people to look at the NNP, look at the structure, look at our life since NNP has started in 1984 to present. And the days when we won all the seats, what did we do then? How we operated in government.
The NNP rep says the party has recognized the huge contribution the youthful population made to the last general elections. He believes it is time the party drafts new blood into the organization.
The changing times, because one of the things we found out is that the youthful population, whom we sometimes take for granted, believing that they don't know what they want or what they're about, they are now playing a much more significant role in terms of the political life of this country than probably 10, 15 years ago. Those who are part of NNP now and has been part of NNP and has been, in the fight and in the trenches working to see that the party move forward, the party will not be able to graduate to where it wants to be without the assistance, without the advice, without the involvement of these people. But we need to bring in new blood. We need to infuse new and youthful, people, people with technical knowledge, people who are academically brilliant, and so it's going to be an NNP of a greater mixed. Yes.
Bhola was a guest on GBN's To the Point program on Tuesday. Reporting for GBN News, Beverly Telesford.